Hello, and welcome to the Unhelpful Guide to Angelico's first ever co-ed group, Enmotion. Enmotion debuted as a 9-member group in 2020 with the title track High Tension. The lineup consisted of Faye, Yejun, Cindy, Kenji, Nana, Koji, Reina, Miu, and Mia. Their debut was met with a lot more success than anticipated, selling out their mini-album though. The bane of my existence, Sun Jinhwa, admitted to only printing 500 copies because his hopes were that low for the group. I don't want to talk about him. I hope he goes to prison sooner than later.
I haven't taken a shower in 2 months.
Anyways, you might recognize a majority of the faces in Enmotion due to a majority of the group. Literally 7 out of 9 of them have been in previous groups before being put in Enmotion. This aspect of the group was purposeful, at least that's what Jinhwa says, and drives a lot of people towards them and makes them stand out. Another thing that makes them stand out is how close the group is. It's said that the Enmotion members underwent a different training process than other trainees at Angelico. Jinhwa seriously took their experimental concept to the next level.
I thought it sounded familiar. Who was lucid?
The 9 of them were sent out to a cabin in the woods for a month to bond. Listen, it worked. I get it. Okay, whatever. But this sounds like some horror movie type shit. Especially because none of the members really talk about the specifics of what happened on this trip except that it was difficult and sometimes scary, and that's literally it. Add this into the jar of reasons why Sun Jinhwa should be in jail. Lighter now, their fans are called sprites and their colors are green and brown to represent the earth. So cute. Sun Yejun was born in Busan in 1997. He is a Nepo baby as he is the nephew of CEO, and pain in my ass, Sun Jinhwa. Still, he's very pretty and very charismatic. Despite the talentless agenda Stan Twitter pushes on him, Yejun is a very talented vocalist and performer, when he wants to be. Yejun is also 6'4". I thought that was worth mentioning. Reina Perez was born in the Philippines in Manila in 2002, making her the maknae of the group. Her and Yejun are the only two to have not been in the idol industry before joining Enmotion. Unlike Yejun though, Reina was an established child actress and model in the Philippines before she was recruited to join Angelico. She is the main dancer and the certified baby of the group. Seriously, this group protects Reina with their lives. Reina is very sweet and the light of my life. She's also the tallest girl at 5'7". Wanted to mention that as well. Cindy Kim was born in 1998 in California. She had trained 6 years prior to joining the show Stray Kids and specialized in rapping. Cindy was very popular due to her connection with Bang Chan and her being an all-rounder. She was eliminated alongside Felix but was not brought back like him, based. But she ended up debuting in ITZY in 2019, though she left the group the same year in August. No one is sure why she left ITZY or JIP, but many are sure it's because her 7 long years of mistreatment at the hands of this asshat. Anyways, Cindy disappeared for a few months before popping back up in Enmotion. She is the main rapper and center, rightfully so, because she and Mia, who I will get to, I love you so much Mia, are the strongest performers in the group. Cindy is also hot. Wanted to bring that up. Yamazaki Kenji was born in California in 2000 but raised in Osaka, Japan. Kenji was originally a member of the short-lived nightmare of a group, Embers. He had only trained for 6 months prior to joining Embers and was picked on a lot during his time in that group. I actually hate bringing up Embers, so I'm done talking about it. Mayo. Anyways, Kenji was the first of his former members to debut and showed great progress in his performance skills. Kenji is very funny and very sweet, though I believe he was happy in Redacted. He seems a lot happier in Enmotion and says he thinks he's found his true family with them. Jang Nari aka Nana was born in Seoul in 1997. You recognize her from another nightmare of a group, this time made by Big Eyed Entertainment, Honey Bunch. She used to be the leader of Honey Bunch. I don't like talking about Honey Bunch and neither does Nana. You can literally watch the color drain from her face when someone brings that group up. Mayo. Anyways, Nana is the leader of Enmotion. She disappeared from the public eye the longest out of the Honey Bunch girls. To this point people thought she gave up on being an idol and just public life in general. Then boom, she appeared in Enmotion. She has never interacted with any former Honey Bunch member nor mentioned them or any big artist since her debut. Good for her. Mew was born in 1999 in Chonburi, Thailand. You know him from GOT7. Yep, that GOT7. We have two JIP survivors here. Mew debuted in GOT7 at just 15 years old and stayed with the group until he left and sued JIP in 2019, citing mistreatment and mismanagement as his reason for leaving. Like the others, he does not talk about his time at JIP or talks about his former members despite them being close, and Mew saying he only has love for his GOT7 members. This makes many believe that the Enmotion members aren't allowed to talk about their former groups. That is only speculation though. Anyways, Mew is a strong vocalist and dancer as well as the resident funny boy. Yejun is always dogging on him or almost beating his ass. He's also 6'1". Just wanted to bring that up. Mia Rossi was born in Atlanta but raised in Tokyo in 1999. She originally debuted in Angelico's first pop venture Blisskiss alongside Rejects member Mew in 2016 with the absolute banger, Baby I. Blisskiss was not successful in Japan, falling under the radar and never really gaining traction. They were deemed a failure by Angelico and were officially disbanded in 2018 with only 3 singles to their name. Mia is a strong performer and singer, saying she's always had a passion for dancing and making music. She's also talked about how grateful she is for Enmotion and calls them her second chance. She's called the group's crybaby because she's the sweetest member. She's also hot as hell. Tanaka Koji was born in Kyoto in 2001. You know him because his sister is the Suzuki Akiko of Venus. In 2016 he was also a part of the short-lived J-pop co-ed group, Mixpiece. Literally I don't know what the point of this group was because I lasted for like a month before Jinwoo just erased them from everywhere. Like, Kenji doesn't even bring up that he was in this group. He just says he was in the industry. Weird fact, Jaya's sister was also in this group when she was insanely young. Anyways, enough of that. I love this kid. He's the main rapper and dancer. Koji is an insanely dedicated and hardworking, always helping his members during practice and staying late to make sure his work is perfect. It's very clear this is what he wants to do for the rest of his life. Also, he's super pretty. Faye-sun was born in San Francisco in 2001. She used to be a member of Momoland before leaving in early 2019 due to mismanagement. Everyone who knew Faye said she was a very bright and talented girl with a lot of drive and love for what she did. I won't go into details about her death because her family and her friends have said they want to remember her for how she lived, not how she died. But very briefly, in 2021, Faye went missing for around 2 days before her body was found in a parking lot. Angelico has managed to keep a lot of the details of her case locked away. Her killer has yet to be found as there aren't very many leads. The members very much keep Faye's memory alive but celebrating her birthday and leaving a seat for her when they reach milestones. Faye's tragic passing is often used by non-sprites to be weird with Enmotion and with her. As someone who loved Faye since her Momoland days, I can say she would only want to be remembered as the ray of sunshine that she was and not be Major's weird token dead idol. Anyways, here's her smile because she's beautiful and I want everyone to see her.
And yet we're not too young to know this love will last though years may go, and then someday they may recall.
Enmotion did go on a short hiatus after Faye's passing, but have been active since their hiatus ended. They are Angelico's most successful co-ed group. Enmotion is a unique and fun-to-stand group. I hope this helped you understand the group better and I hope you end up supporting the best group ever. Until next time, bye-bye.